Hey everybody, Merry Christmas! Today we're opening a box of 2000 Topps Chrome Series 2. We've never done this box before. It's a hobby box. This was my brother's Christmas gift to me, and I figured since it is Thursday, we might as well go ahead and open up this for Throwback Thursday. We'll also have potentially another, at least one video coming, maybe two. We've got our top 25 countdown continuing on today, and then I have a Christmas gift that I've giveth to myself, a box of cards, and hopefully I can pull something for myself. We'll see. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas, and let's get into this. So 2000 Topps Chrome. These boxes back in the day were 24 packs, and guess what? They were only, the MSRP per pack in the store was $3 a pack. So you would be able to grab an entire box of these for about $70 back then. Oh my, how times have changed. Nowadays, a Chrome box is going to cost you at least like $300. So 25 years ago, let's go back to the past and see what is going to come from this box. Now, taking a quick look at the checklist, there's some decent rookies in here. A couple. Barry Zito, Josh Hamilton. There's a prospect card of CC Sabathia. And then there's some nice veterans as well we can look out for, like Ken Griffey Jr. So let's see what we've got in here. There's a little checklist right there, which, I mean, nowadays all that's online, but back in the day, pretty cool, and that would come in handy if you're going to complete the set. 2000 was, the internet was just really starting to take off a little bit there. Probably not a very easy spot to go and find a checklist back then. 2000, man, this came out in May of 2000, so I would have just wrapped up my freshman year of college. Jeez, time flies by. Here we go. Pudge is on the front. Let's see what we can find in these packs. All these players are now long since retired. We've got, sticking a little bit here, Carlos Fables is going to start it off. There's Todd Helton. He's a Hall of Famer. We'll put him in the good stack. There's Ricky Leday. You see the 2000 design right there. Chrome makes everything look nice, by the way. Don't these look great? Jose Rosado was my favorite player for a little while. Probably about a half a year. I was a big fan of Andy Pettit and Jose Rosado. And Rivera. Of course, Rivera was a great pick for a PC by me back then. We got Nomar Garcia-Parra starting the next one off. He was on a Hall of Fame trajectory back then, but faded away in his 30s. Roberto Hernandez, the former closer of the White Sox. There it is. That's a great-looking card right there. Ken Griffey Jr. making the Willie Mays over-the-shoulder basket catch. It looks like this picture was probably taken at spring training. That's pretty awesome. Great card right there. That's good in my good pile. And we've got Chuck Knobloch right there as well, who Yankees fans aren't a big fan of. Chuck Knobloch, who suffered from a bad case of the yips at second base. Often throw the ball away. We're going to have our first insert coming up in this next one. There's Tim Hudson starting it off, part of the Big A's 3. Hudson and Zito and Isringhausen back in the day. I guess it was actually not Isringhausen. Hudson, Zito, and who was the other guy? It's on the tip of my tongue. I feel like it started with an M. Mike Cameron leading this next one off. I guess Isringhausen did end up on the A's, but he was part of the Mets trio with Bill Pulsiper and Paul Wilson. We've got Darren Lewis right there. And here's our first league leader insert card, Randy Johnson. How about Randy Johnson struck out 364 batters in 1999? That's insane. I think last year's National League leader was about, I don't know, around 230. Logan Webb, somewhere in there. 364. He flirted with 400 strikeouts. I mean, it's like 2 starts away. Maybe 2.5 starts away from 400 Ks. That's insane. There's Hall of Famer Harold Baines in his Orioles days. I never cared for Harold Baines as a player, but he's a Hall of Famer now, so I always take his cards out and get him sleeved up. Torrey Hunter, he's a guy that's, who knows? Torrey Hunter could end up in the Hall of Fame someday. He's one of those guys that gets a lot of respect and stays on the ballot year after year. He had some nice final numbers. Maybe he gets in the way of Jeff Kent, like Jeff Kent is going to get in this year. There's Eric Owens. Don't remember him whatsoever. And we've got a Pedro Martinez, the All Topps team insert card. Man, these are nice. Topps Chrome, pretty timeless cards, I think. Like, just beautiful cards. Next one up. By the way, we'll have a bunch of Topps Chrome in our Christmas special breaks tomorrow. Friday, we're starting early, around noon. There's Johnny Damon. I liked Johnny Damon a lot as a kid as well. When he broke into the league in the mid-90s, there he is without his giant caveman beard before he would go on to fame with the Red Sox. John Franco, former closer right there. One of the, I think he's got like he's in the top 5 saves all time. He's right around that area, 400-plus saves. And another Pedro Martinez. He's all over this box. Stat Stars, own the game, Pedro Martinez, another nice Hall of Fame insert. And we've got a combos card right here. It's the Batter Bafflers. Man, that's an awesome card right there. Look at that Braves rotation. Picture looks like he was taken in spring training as well. Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox, and Millwood. The forgotten part of that rotation there for many years during the mid-90s. That's an awesome card right there. Like that one a lot. 3 Hall of Famers on the card. We've got Bobby Jones starting this next one off. We got Tino Martinez, former Yankee hero of that dynasty. Bobby Howry in the last card. It's going to be an A-Rod. That's a nice looking card right there. Alex Rodriguez. 40-40 card. Pretty nice. That is one of those Magic Moments cards. Card number 479 in the set. And I think each Magic Moment card, if I remember correctly, has a couple different variations for a different achievement by that player. So that's a good card right there. The Magic Moments A-Rod. Coming up next, Cliff Floyd. From the Marlins, Manny Ramirez. And we might get our first, I don't know if we've had a refractor yet, have we? There we go. Here we go. Bartolo Colon. Beautiful refractor right there, man. I don't know why, but the refractors from the 2000s, early 2000s, just seem to just pop a lot more. They refract a lot more light than nowadays. Beautiful card right there. And we've got a 3,000 hit brigade. All these guys getting to the 3,000 mark in the same season. It's pretty big. We got Gwynn, we've got Ripken, and we've got Wade Boggs right there. Coming up for the 3,000 hit club for active players, I know that I think Altuve is going to get there, and Freddie Freeman's just probably a few seasons away as well. Getting to the magic 3,000 hit mark. Here we go with this next one up. Good old Rusty Greer is going to start it off. We've got Mo Vaughn, former MVP right there. He's a bad dude. He looked so scary at the plate, the way he would just crouch over the plate. Pedro Stasio and Corey Koski. He got a gold cup, Corey Koski, for the Twins there. Next one up, about halfway through the box. I don't think there's a guarantee of an autograph in here. I'm not sure. I know back in the day that autos used to be tougher, much tougher to come by. It just says, look for randomly inserted refractors, Topps combos. There's no mention of anything about autographs on the box. Delano DeShields, Troy O'Leary. Autographs would really start to become a thing later on in this decade of the 2000s. Sidney Ponson and there's Jim Leyritz. I used to like Jim Leyritz back in like 96. Former Yankees catcher, sharing some duties with Posada. Next one, Bill Simas. I don't remember him that much. We got Jeff Suppan, Soups, former Brewer, former Royal, former Pirate. I think he was former Red Sox as well. Next up, our first rookie card. It is Ty Howington and Kurt Ainsworth, 2 guys that wouldn't really make much of themselves. Don't remember those names whatsoever. It's a refractor at least. And a New Millennium Stars. Most of you probably have no idea who that is. I believe his name is Ruben Mateo from way back. Yep, Ruben Mateo, another failed prospect. It just goes to show you, I mean, all the time, every single year, more than half of the big prospects end up being a bust. Here we go with this next one. There he is, Barry Bonds. This was the year before he went absolutely off. The next year after 2001, he would hit 73 home runs. And, man, even still, I still think before Bonds started taking, allegedly steroids, which we all assume that he did, he only had 34 home runs in 1999 there. But already 445 home runs, and he was still pretty young at this age. He would have been 30 in 2000. He would have been 35 at the beginning of the year. And he would have easily been a 500 home run club member without the steroids and all that stuff. Man, Barry Bonds. Love this card. Number 250 of the set. Great card right there. Mike Timlin. I did hate Barry Bonds for a little while after he left the Pirates and after the 92 season. I was not a fan. But then came back around because I love great players. And there's Randy Johnson, another one of his league leaders cards. 2.48 ERA with 364 strikeouts. He won multiple Cy Youngs. I sure hope he won it in 1999 with those kind of video game stats. That's like MLB The Show, Road to the Show, or whatever on easy mode stats right there. Al Leiter had a nice long career. Kevin Young, former Pirates first baseman. Now a color analyst for them. There's Desi Relaford. And we've got another insert, the All-Star Rookie Team. Mike Piazza. That's a cool card. Now, Piazza nowhere near a rookie in 2000. His rookie card was 92 Bowman. But I guess it's just maybe taking the best rookies from the past decade or something like that. He got the maybe the call for catcher. Topps All-Star Rookie Team selections. That's pretty cool. So I didn't realize this. This is every year since they started doing the Rookie Cup on the back. This is the player that got the Rookie Cup for the Gold Cup. That's freaking awesome. Like Thurman Munson was the rookie in the 70. Remember his Rookie Cup? I think that was on the 71 card. That's pretty cool. Really, really interesting. I love stats like this. Ivan Rodriguez got the Gold Rookie Cup in 91, so that appeared on his 92 Topps card. Mike Piazza got the Gold Rookie Cup in 93, so it appeared on his 94 Topps card. You probably remember. This is something that I could just look at and just kind of like imagine the card right now, like Carlton Fisk got the Gold Rookie Cup in 72, so it would be on his 73 Topps card. This is a really cool insert set right there. I love that. And I hope I get another one of those, so I can look at other players that have won the Gold Rookie Cups over the years. We got Bartolo Colon once again. This time it's just the base card. Had the refractor earlier. There's David Wells, or number 33, big Babe Ruth fan. We've got Chris Singleton. He got a Gold Rookie Cup for an outfielder, although his career wouldn't really ever take off. And Ron Coomer from the Twins from back in the day. Still about 7 packs left or so after this one. We got Tony Clark right there. He would become a major influential figure in baseball, and he's going to continue to be one. He's the head of the Players Association, really going to be under the microscope going into the 2027 season, as we're facing of not having baseball at all in 2027 because it's just there's so much, I guess, distance between the owners and the players, and they're going to be up for a new deal. And the owners want a salary cap, and they're putting their, stick in the ground saying we need a salary cap or you're not playing. And the players are going to be like, why would we ever agree to that? We've never agreed to that. We're not going to now. Next, we got Greg Maddux throwing a bunt down right there. Hall of Famer, and another Hall of Famer, Trevor Hoffman right there as well. And last but not least, Aaron Boone, the Yankees beleaguered skipper. It is Christmas right after lunch. All the kiddos are all excited. Emmy wants to say something. What is it, Emmy?
Well, Jackson wants to go to Disneyland.
Disneyland? That's out in California. That would be awesome.
Yeah, he does want to. He used to buy them like, I pretend for card was like $15 to Disneyland.
That's pretty funny, Emmy. There's Bernie Williams. Apparently my son wants to go to Disneyland. He is a huge Mickey Mouse fan. He's 7 months old. There's Al Martin, former Pirate, and Roger Clemens on the strikeout card. Century's best, Roger Clemens. That's a nice insert right there. Another guy probably will never get into the Hall of Fame despite 7 Cy Youngs. Man, Disneyland, huh? That's far. I've been to Disney World. I want to say I've been to Disney World 4 times in my life, maybe 5. I know I went there twice with my parents when I was 12 and 17. I was there in 05, and I know for a fact I took all the kiddos there in I feel like it was 2015 or 2016. I think I even made a video here on YouTube about it in our first year of YouTube. I know I took them down there and made a little video about it back when we just only used to do Jab's Family videos before rotating the focus to baseball and baseball cards. There's Todd Ritchie Former Pirate starter, and Michael Tucker finishes that one off. Well, we've got one stack left. No numbered cards yet. There's Mike Piazza. Looks like he's about ready to ground into a 6-4-3 double play. That ball's clearly going down onto the dirt. He's a Hall of Famer. The great, one of the all-time greats. Jeff Jenkins, I used to like him. He had some pop. We've got Ishmael Valdez, and we're going to have a Slammin' Sammy. It's the Chrome Kings card. That's a cool-looking card right there. Chrome Kings. I think this is the rarest set. If you get a refractor, they're 1 in every 512 packs for the Chrome Kings refractors. Just looking over the checklist, this could have been the rarest card. Even so, Chrome Kings still a pretty tough pull. Although not being a refractor, maybe not as tough. Nice card right there. Slammin' Sammy Sosa. He came back this year to get some autographs out there and some 2025 products. It's pretty awesome. We pulled his auto a couple times. Here we go for the next one up. Kirk Reeder on the back. Sean Casey on the front. Man, I'd love to get a Griffey refractor out of this. We got Ray Langford. Haven't seen the rookie of Josh Hamilton, Barry Zito, or the prospect card of CeCe Sabathia either. I mean, it's a little tougher to pull them, though, just because there's 234 cards. And here we're getting, what, 24 times 4, 96 cards in the box. There's Marquise Grissom. Man, he was good back in the day with the Expos. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Ricky Henderson with the speed and everything that he had going on for him. Led the league in steals twice back in the early 90s. And Kirk Reeder. Next one up, Eric Milton starts it off. Former Twins starter, Sean Estes. Yeah, these appear to be stuck together, but they're stuck, but they're not stuck. We're not getting any paper loss on any of these, which is nice. We've got Jesse Orosco. He was a journeyman. What's this, season highlight? What is it, like his 14th team played for? Like, what the heck did Jesse Orosco do? No one has ever batted 1,000. Oh, he got his 1,000th game. Jesse Orosco, the old loogie, lefty one-out guy. Back when you were allowed to do that. Nowadays, you bring in a pitcher, you got to leave him in for 3 batters. Got Tony Gwynn, Century's Best. That's a great card right there, Tony Gwynn. Hall of Famer, one of the all-time greats, for sure. Next one up, there it is. I love Mariano Rivera, one of my favorite players of this era for sure. Best closer ever. Andy Pettitte. I used to really like him. I don't know. Andy Pettitte might be able to get in the Hall of Fame someday. He's on that ballot year after year. You see players fall short and then end up getting in via the Veterans Committee. Shane Reynolds. Although Pettitte might have a little bit of an issue because he was a PED guy. He did admit to using, I think it was HGH. Although he said he used it as kind of like help come back from an injury. Got Juan Guzman in there as well, former Blue Jays prospect. Mike Lowell starts it off in this next one. Got John Thompson. And here we go, the hit. It's going to be from those great 90s Indians teams, Manny Ramirez, Kenny Lofton, Roberto Alomar, and Jim Thome. 2 of those guys are Hall of Famers on the right-hand side. I do not know why Kenny Lofton's not in the Hall of Fame. I think he should be in. Manny Ramirez, everyone knows why he's not in, but Ramirez arguably has the best stats of any of those guys, but PEDs will keep him out. What a team they had there in Cleveland. Something like 462 or some crazy number like that. Consecutive sellouts. There's only 82 home games or 81 home games in an entire season. So they sold out Progressive Field or the Jake back then, like, what, 5 to 6 years in a row, every single game. Even those awful April games where it's like snowing and 29 degrees, selling those out. That's insane. What a team they had. We got Rafi Palmeiro. Unfortunately, never won a World Series. The Indians back in the 90s. Them and the Braves were such powerhouses, but the Yankees, man, we had some good teams back then. Yankees were the best of the 90s. They had the most championships, winning it in 96, 98, 99, 2000 during this era. And then the Indians are right there. They got close in 97, but the Yankees put them out. And who else? The Braves. Braves only won World Series championship, and with all those division titles. 95 was their year. Here we go. Speaking of the Braves, Andrew Jones. I think Jones gets in this year. It's going to be really close. So Andrew Jones, he was a guy that should have been a Hall of Famer hands down, but just struggled in his 30s and just was a completely different player, put on a lot of weight, and started to struggle hitting. Still always had the power. Todd Pratt, former catcher right there. And there's a nice Derek Jeter. Wins the 1996 World Series. That was the start of the Yankees dynasty. Beautiful card right there. Magic Moments. We'll get that one sleeved up. And here's the last pack. Before I go through these cards, I'd like to give a big shout out to my brother. Thanks for the Christmas present. And also shout out our Whatnot code real quick. Get $15 off with your first purchase if you sign up using the Jabs Family promo code right there. Or you can just scan that QR code and bring up the page and sign up. We're going live tomorrow. It's Friday, the day after Christmas, for our Christmas show. We've got $2,000 worth of stuff we're giving away, including an Ike Rodriguez painting. Those paintings are $1,500 to $18 a piece, and we're giving one away tomorrow, along with cards, boxes, probably 100 packs of cards. Come on by. We've got a ton of stuff to give away tomorrow. Mark your calendar. Again, we're going live around noon, about noon to midnight, 12-hour stream. I'll take a little break in between because I got to go to my daughter's basketball game, but I'll let the stream open so you can continue to get those shipping discounts, because on Whatnot, when you buy your first team, you might pay about $4 shipping. Then after that, second team, you might pay about 50 cents, and then after that, it becomes free. Depending on your location, you can buy as many teams as you want, and you don't have to pay extra for the shipping, which is nice. But hope to see you tomorrow. And here we go. We've got Jim Thome, Hall of Famer, leading this one off. There's Ray Durham in there as well. We're going to have a nice Cal Ripken season highlights card. This was near the end of his career. Cal Ripken, this was in the twilight of his success, coming down off of that 1996 highlight of breaking Lou Gehrig's record. But it says in 99, he hit his 400th career home run. Cal Ripken got his autograph in person down in Houston last year, which is a really, really cool moment. We got that signed bat up in my son's room, and final cards, Royce Clayton. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great rest of your Christmas. Check out a second video coming later tonight, and I hope to see all of you in our Christmas special and Christmas giveaway tomorrow. Make sure you bookmark that stream. It is linked in the description of this video. And again, we'll get started early. There's lots of breaks. I think I put 10 Pick Your Team breaks up currently, so you can go grab your spots right now. All the giveaways are going to be buyer appreciations, at least the big ones. So the $2,000 worth of giveaways, those are all if you buy spots in the breaks, so buy some spots. But if you can't buy spots in the breaks, we've got you covered, because we'll be giving away free packs all stream long as well. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Christmas, and I'll see you in a little bit later today. Good night, everybody.